Alrighty, what's up everybody? It is I, your trouble god of extreme, and one sexy human being, Peter Joseph here for a Wednesday afternoon video, and it's Wednesday. You know what that means. We got Dynamite coming up, in a couple hours. It's gonna be taped, obviously, because the spoiler's already out. So, got a taped edition of Dynamite tonight. Like I said, they taped it yesterday from Austin, Texas, so we'll see it tonight. See how the ratings go, we'll see. But we got that. It's taped tonight because everybody's going to, well, not everybody, but most of the superstars are going to Brisbane, Australia, mate. Because we got Grand Slam Australia this Saturday night after the NBA All-Star game, All-Star festivities, I should say, not, the game is Sunday, but we got the slam dunk contest and all that other shit for NBA All-Star Saturday night. So, Collision should be around 10:30, maybe 10:45 the latest. I mean, we'll see what happens with that. And that's coming out of NXT Vengeance Day this Saturday night at 6. So, it's kind of a semi-lead-in to Dynamite. Not Dynamite, sorry, Grand Slam. So, we got that. But Dynamite should be alright tonight. We got Ring of Honor and TNA tomorrow. We got a 3-hour cure for insomnia. That's SmackDown tomorrow night. Should be interesting tomorrow night. And like I said, tomorrow, Saturday night, we got Vengeance Day. And we have Grand Slam Australia. And then we're pretty much back on American soil for a while. And that's that. We start President's Week on Monday. And that's pretty much it, as we are 16 days away from the end of February already. We're just breezing through the first 2 months of 2025, and, we're getting there. We got pitchers and catchers already reported, full team roster next week, and then games on the 27th. Don't count, obviously, until March 27th, but well, we got a lot of good things going on in spring training so far, with the Mets, the Yankees, and everybody else. And, hockey and basketball are coming near the end of their seasons. We got the NBA All-Star game this weekend. Like I said, I think we got the Four Nations tournament and hockey, which is, I guess, different from the All-Star game. I don't know what that, it's all about. Don't care that much, but, it is what it is. So we got a lot of stuff going on as we get into the spring. The boys of summer are coming back with the Mets and the Yankees, in March. We got WrestleMania coming up in about 60 some odd days. So, good time to be alive. And we'll get to Easter in about 2 months. 2 months and a week from now. About a week. 2 months and 7 days. 7-8 days. But we got that, so a little over 60, 70 days till Easter, so moving along, ladies and gentlemen. We're moving along in 2025. And just take it one day at a time. We'll get there. And then we'll hopefully have a great summer. And we'll go from there. But anyway, I hope everybody's having a great Wednesday. Here in the Northeast, it was a little overcast. We had a little bit of snow late last night into this morning. About an inch and a half, almost 2 inches here in New York City. Pretty much getting a little tiny bit of snow tonight. Then it's changing over to all rain most of tomorrow, and then get a little brief respite for Valentine's Day, and then Saturday and Sunday batten down the hatches. We're getting a big rainstorm because it's gonna be like 54, 55 degrees on Sunday, and then down the drain it goes, because gonna get back to like real winter weather, like 20 degrees in the morning, 10 degrees in the morning next week. Is gonna be insane. There was a rumor that we're gonna get a blizzard next week. That went bye-bye for now, with the long-range forecast and everything. Like, oh, we're gonna get 20 inches. Next day we're getting 5. Next day, 2. So I don't believe any of the long-range forecasts until, the week of. But, so be careful this weekend if you're going out. If you're going out Friday night, you have a great night wherever you may be. Taking your significant other out to dinner, out to the bar, out to a movie. Whatever you're gonna, a club, whatever you're gonna do, drive responsibly and be responsible. And then guys, later on, wrap it up. But I digress on that. So have a great Valentine's Day on Friday and a great President's Day weekend. Because everybody will be off on Monday. Everybody that is in school, you got a week off, lucky bastards. But that's that. For me, I got pretty much a 4-day weekend. So off Friday, obviously, and then I don't work on the weekends, and then I'm off Monday, so tomorrow's my last official day of work, and then I'm off for the weekend. I'm gonna go back on Tuesday, which is the 18th. So, but we got that, and everybody else that works goes on the 18th, unless you're working retail. Then at least you get time and a half if you work that on the holidays. But it is what it is. It sucks, but you got to make the money you wish you had. But whatever. But have a great rest of this week and a great holiday weekend. And that's pretty much it. All right, like I said, we got Dynamite tonight. Should be a great show. We'll talk about that maybe later tonight or probably tomorrow. But we'll see what happens with that. But first of all, thanks for watching right here on the home of all things ranting, the legendary PG Rant's channel. I am Peter Joseph. You knew that already. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to my channel, and my other channels down below in the description box. Share the video all over the internet. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And don't forget to hit that bell, because if you don't, you're pretty much SOL. And that rhymed a little bit. But hit the bell, turn on all notifications so you don't become SOL, and you know what that means. And that's that. And if you're new here, welcome to the party, pal. Sit back, relax, grab a cold one, and enjoy the show. And if not, get the fuck out of here. Go to your channel that nobody gives two flying fucks about. Do your own boring as fuck videos that nobody cares about. But I digress. People love my shit, so that's all I gotta say about that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, on this Wednesday afternoon, February the 12th, 2025, right here on the Rant channel, the very legendary PG Rant's channel that everybody loves, I hope you bought some popcorn, because I have to go on a humongous rant about our justice system. Why am I talking about the justice system? Well, this delves into the wrestling realm, and then, we had big, huge breaking news today, a couple of hours ago. Vincent Kennedy McMahon, once again, escapes federal charges for his bullshit. This guy must have the greatest lawyers in the world. Not like Johnny Cochran or anything like that. But his lawyers get him out of the most serious fucking shit. I know he's got more cases to come. The Janelle Grant thing is still on the books. Don't know what's happening there, but it's still there. It's still going on. But today, actually, let me go back to the story. Today, Vince McMahon's lawyer claimed the federal government's investigation into the former WWE chairman with his sex allegations and allegations of sexual misconduct with 2 women and the hush money situation, all that shit before the Janelle Grant crap, has been dropped. Dropped like a bad fucking habit. And I am not happy about it. Why? Because Vince McMahon is a dirty, fucking senile 79-year-old bastard that needs to rot in jail and fucking, just needs to rot in jail for the rest of his godforsaken life. That's all I got to say about that. So the charges have been dropped. The New York Post reports a lawyer that represents Vince told them that federal prosecutors in Manhattan, New York, have dropped their criminal investigation case against Vince. Vince was being investigated for allegedly attempting to cover up multiple allegations of sexual misconduct, like I said, with the hush money, $10.5 million to two women, shit like that. Monday, the U.S. Second Circuit, said that 5 times fast, Second Circuit Court of Appeals ruled that Vince's lawyer was wrong, to withhold more than 200 pages of documents related to the case. Unless there was an appeal to the Supreme Court, Vince's team would have to submit those documents to a grand jury. However, Vince's lawyer, Robert W. Allen, told the New York Post that the court ruling is immaterial because the case against Vince has been closed. So basically, the ruling that, they have to give like 200 pages of documents, related to Vince's case with the hush money shit, they have to give it to him. Unless they want to go to a grand jury, which, Vince, if that went to jury, forget it. Vince would probably be, forget it. Who knows what would happen, really, but anyway. But Robert W. Allen told the New York Post that the case has been closed. It's been pretty much dismissed. So he told the Post, and I quote, "This is simply the result of an appeal of a procedural matter that was argued 5 months ago. We have been in constant communication with the government since that time and understand with no ambiguity that the investigation has definitively concluded and will not result in charges." Which basically means Vince got off the hook. That senile bastard got off the hook. At every fucking thing he does, because he's a bastard, he gets off the hook with. Ashley Massaro, anyone? You know how he fucked that up. What do you think she fucking killed herself? Because of the whole thing with the allegations of her getting raped during Tribute to the Troops way back when. And then she wanted to go with, I think, Stephanie McMahon and Stephanie and them. They're like, no, we can't do anything. Then they pretty much fire her ass. She goes to the indie circuit, and then, she was going out with Matt Hardy, and then pretty much her life was starting to spiral with drugs and shit. And then she's dead, and then her family started a case against WWE and the McMahons, and where did that go? Oh, we're not reliable. Fuck you. You basically killed Ashley Massaro, you fucking bastards. But I'm not going to get into that, because I got too much time on my hands to talk forever about that case. That whole thing with Ashley Massaro in the WWF/WWE. So basically, in this little case, with the hush money and sexual misconduct case, Vince got off the hook. I feel bad for the people, for the people that got the two former employees that he gave $10.5 million to. I feel bad for them, because, if I was them, I would want, Vince to rot in jail for the rest of his life. Obviously now he can't, but he's still got the Janelle Grant case looming. But anyway, so it's not going to result in any charges. He may pay some fines, I don't know, but who cares? Vince has got a lot of money, because it's all about the money. He's a millionaire who should have been a billionaire. But I digress. But anyway, Vince was being investigated for attempting to hide allegations of sexual misconduct from two former female employees. That he paid $10.5 million in hush money to shut the fuck up. On Friday, a group of appeals judges considered whether McMahon broke the law by hiding the allegations. I obviously think he did. It's like, hey, here's $10.5 million. Now shut up! You know? Something like that. He probably told those chicks. Who knows what he said. But anyway. The decision by the Second Circuit Court of Appeals suggests the case is still active. But pretty much. It's active, but they're saying that, they're not going to charge Vince. We'll figure that one out. However, Robert Allen stressed that prosecutors ended the probe without asking a grand jury to bring an indictment against Vince. So they should have went to the jury and really put a hurting on Vince. But obviously they did not. The apparent decision by prosecutors to drop the case against Vince is despite a federal judge's ruling in June of last year that the government established probable cause to believe Vince and a former lawyer broke the law in suppressing it and keeping evidence. So, Vince wasn't named directly in the ruling from a three-judge panel. However, it refers to, quote, the subject of an ongoing grand jury investigation concerning whether, as CEO, when he was CEO, he engaged in a criminal scheme to circumvent the company's internal accounting controls and mislead company auditors in order to conceal multiple allegations of sexual misconduct raised, like I said, by two former female employees. So, that case, it's basically done. It's basically done. So, like I said, he got away scot-free with this bullshit with the hush money situation. And I feel bad for the two female employees that, brought the case, because now they can't get justice. See how bad our Justice Department is. Even, Donald Trump's, trying to fix everything, and then judges are blocking his stuff, and, he wants to overhaul the government and, fix this horrible government we have and a horrible Justice Department, the justice system. And the judge's like, nope, can't do that, Mr. Trump. So I was like, I don't care, you're fired. Because he's the president, he can do whatever the fuck he wants. But I digress. Anyway, Vince is still facing civil charges related to the Janelle Grant case, who she was a former female WWE employee. The Department of Justice requested a 6-month pause in the case in June to open a criminal investigation, which resumed in December. December. Janelle Grant's lawyers recently filed an amended lawsuit against Vince that introduced new allegations and evidence. And Brock Lesnar was actually named in this case as well. So Brock might be going to the court for some BS, This is The Undertaker, Because I think Vince and John Laurinaitis, and company were tag teaming, and I don't know what Brock had to do with this. Brock got involved with, I think, Janelle Grant, or having sex with him and stuff like that, and sex dolls called The Undertaker and this and that. And I'm like, ugh. It's no wonder Vince is a fucking senile, creepy bastard. But it is what it is. That's the way it was, about a year or so ago with Vince the Pervert McMahon. Yeah, and that's pretty much it for that. I have really nothing else left to say about the whole Vince McMahon investigation into the hush money situation. Now that's dropped. And like I said, Vince got off scot-free. And it tells you that the Justice Department in America is fucking full of shit. Vince is a creepy bastard. We've seen how he treats the women on screen and off screen. He has to get his grapefruits in and everything. He thinks, I got that genetic jackhammer. This and that. And a lot of former females of the WWE at the time, Candice Michelle, who had a little love storyline with Vince, she hated some of those, like, sexual scenes with him. He's like, oh, I'm kissing my grandpa, or something like that. I'm like, who wants to kiss Vince McMahon? But, freaking Trish had that. I think Trish has stories of Vince being weird. Sable, the same thing. Just him being a really weird fucking simp / pervert. Especially I think that segment with Stacy Keibler basically doing a table dance for Vince to get to be his assistant. I bet you he thought of that. He thought of a lot of weird, really dumb fucking BS with the women's division back in the day. Who knows? Who cares? But it's a shame that Vince didn't get indicted or possibly went to jail for this shit. I hope he gets acquitted for the Janelle Grant stuff. Because if not, then Vince McMahon has to be the luckiest bastard on the face of the earth. But he's 79, so if he does go to jail, he'll probably be dead in jail. But I'm not, wishing that he goes. He should go to jail for the shit he did, but I'm not wishing, death on the guy, because that's not who I am. But, in any case, if he goes to jail, most likely he will probably die in jail, unless they can work something out that he can't go to jail. I don't know, but in any case, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I gotta say. So, Vince McMahon, you can pretty much suck a fat cock, you lucky bastard. But I really hope that with the Janelle Grant case, that he serves some hard time in the slammer. Somebody call up the big boss man and take him down to Cobb County, Georgia, and put him in the slammer. And that's where Vince belongs, in the slammer. For all the bullshit and perverted perversion that he does. He's an idiot. And now with all this, the WWE kicked him out. He pretty much resigned as CEO. He gave up most of his stock, with TKO. And pretty much now he's not even doing anything. Yeah, we saw him at the Super Bowl with his son Shane and The Undertaker. Vince still, the same. It still looks the same. He's older. He's 79. He's gonna be 80, I think, this year. So, he was thinking about making a new wrestling company. I don't know if that's ever gonna happen, but I think if the Janelle Grant case gets thrown out or he wins the case, we could probably see Vince back in WWE. I doubt it, but I don't want it. But I think Vince should just retire. If he wins this case, great for him. I personally, and then, after that, if I'm Vince, go into the old folks' home and, live the rest of your life. And that's pretty much it. Don't even bother to get back in the wrestling business at 80 fucking years old. What kind of wrestlers are you gonna get to form another, like, WWE? You can't. Unless you get people from the indie circuit, or I don't know how that would work, but just unless you form a promotion based off the indies. It's like building Ring of Honor from the bottom up, or TNA, personally. But can Vince do it? He could. He has a lot of money. He can pretty much do what he wants. But will it outdo WWE? Hell no. Will it outdo AEW? Probably. Maybe. Who knows? TNA? Maybe. Who knows? But I just don't see a Vince McMahon new wrestling promotion coming around the corner anytime soon. But we'll see what happens with that. But leave me your thoughts and opinions down below about the Vince McMahon federal investigation into the hush money case being pretty much dismissed. They dropped, dismissed, whatever you want to call it. And that's pretty much it. Do you still think he could possibly go to jail? let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section, and we'll have a little discussion, if you will. And that's pretty much it for that. Alright, guys, I'm gonna rest up a little bit before we get to Dynamite later on in a couple hours from now. And then after Dynamite, I'm gonna do my NXT review, and like I said, tomorrow, sometime probably tomorrow afternoon-ish, we'll talk about AEW, and then maybe we'll get to TNA Ring of Honor, later tomorrow night. And then, if I don't do it tomorrow, I'm going to try my best to do it Friday, because I am going to a special lunch with the missus, so, for Valentine's Day, and then pretty much going to be sleeping most of the day. Not like that sleeping, but, well, maybe, who knows, with her. But in any case, Friday afternoon I'll be a little bit busy, and then, Friday night, where I might go see Captain America with her. So long day, my friends, long day. So I may or may not miss SmackDown. If I do miss SmackDown, at least I'll get the results off the internet, and I do have it on DVR, so I'll rewatch it later. So, but yeah. Possibly going to see Captain America, the new Captain America, where he fights Red Hulk. That's fun. I can't wait for that. The trailer looks great. I don't like Captain America being a black hero. I mean, not being racist or anything. You know, I remember Captain America being, Steve Rogers. Steve Rogers was never an African American. I know. I might be missing some of the, from the Marvel phases and shit from previous movies, so I might have missed it, so I apologize, but it is what it is. I might have to watch the last Captain America movie to find out where, to catch up a little bit, but it should be a great movie. I think it'll be a great movie. And seeing Red Hulk, that is going to be fun. And then I think we got a few more. We got Thunderbolts coming out in May, I believe. It might be okay. The Fantastic Four movie. Oh, that should have been the way. Fantastic Four originally should have been, not with Jessica Alba almost half naked. That's great and everything, but. I hated the first Fantastic Four movie. I hated it. I didn't really like it. Then they rebooted it. It looked worse. But this Fantastic Four looks pretty much updated. With a little CGI in it. It looks good. Looks very good. They really should reboot Silver Surfer. That's, because remember when they had Silver Surfer, the first movie, it was so bad. How they portrayed Galactus was so dumb. He just shows up in the sky. It looks like this weird thing in the sky. I'm like, what is? Galactus wasn't a big freaking thing in the sky. He was a freaking human being. I mean, come on now. But it is what it is. So, I would like to reboot Silver Surfer. Can't really do Wolverine. I know they want to put Wolverine versus the Hulk. In the next Hulk movie, it's supposed to be a new Wolverine, but I forgot who's actually playing Wolverine. It's not Hugh Jackman, obviously, so I don't care. But yeah, we're gonna have Wolverine and Hulk in the same movie. I don't know if they're gonna fight together. I think they're fighting together. I don't think they're fighting each other. Because as we know, if they want to do that, I would go the what if route and kind of portray Hulk as this big beast who can just destroy fucking Wolverine. Even with his adamantium skeleton and healing factor. I still have the comic, What If Hulk Killed Wolverine? Probably one of the best what if comics ever. They should go that route. And have it like Hulk tries to kill Wolverine at the end, and then, somehow Thor comes back, Thor would come out, and he's like, hey, Hulky, leave him alone. Bruce, stop! Hulk, kill puny mutant. Ugh. And then somehow, like, as he's about to kill Wolverine, like, somebody saves Wolverine at the last fucking minute. And then, somehow, Wolverine gets his fucking strength back and beats the fuck out of Hulk. To the point where Hulk almost dies. But, I mean, hypothetically, but we'll see what happens with that. But should be a good should be a good time watching Captain America, Brave New World, I think it's called. Should be good fun. I'm gonna see that probably this weekend, and it should be good. I'm not gonna review it obviously, because I used to do movie reviews. I may or may not. I'm not even sure, but so I don't want to spoil it for people. So, but yeah, so I'm gonna have a good Valentine's Day weekend with the missus and watch NXT Vengeance Day Saturday night. Maybe watch Grand Slam Australia after that if I don't fall asleep. And then pretty much this Sunday, I got nothing to do. I'm probably gonna sleep. Probably gonna sleep through Sunday, and then President's Day, pretty much sleep through Monday too. So I mean, I do got a doctor appointment that day. I'm not sure if the building is open though, but usually everything is closed. Certain buildings are open, like retail stores and shit like that. But in any case, ladies and gentlemen, I am out of here. Thanks for watching. Leave me your thoughts about the Vince case down below, and that's pretty much it. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. We are getting closer to 500 subscribers on this channel. So, hopefully we'll get there I'm hoping by Easter, but we'll see. Slow and steady. Stays the race, Look at that. I just went over 700 on my Peter Joseph channel, so thank you to everybody who made that possible. Now we're on the road to 750. We're about 40 away, so hopefully we'll get there. But like I said, not all about the subs. If I get to those milestones, great. If it takes me 5 years, don't care. But, I know I've been on this website for 16 years, and some of my channels, one of my channels has over 1,250 subs, and I have one that has 21. I'm not all about subs. I'm all about content. And if I don't get a lot of views, so fucking what? If I get a lot, great. If I don't get a lot of comments, don't care. If I get a lot of comments, great. Likes, the same thing. I'm just on here to give an opinion. You don't like my opinion? Shove it up your ass. Go suck my dick for all I care. Make your boring as fuck critique videos, about what I say. I don't give a fuck. I do not give a fuck. Make fun of me all you want. It's fiendish slander and defamation of my character. And if I was a real prick, I'd take some of you some or maybe most of you to fucking court for slander and defamation of character. Because I don't say any weird things about you dumb fucks, even though you're pretty much jealous of me. It's proven fact. But, in any case, I'm out of here, guys. I got better things to do. I'm gonna go wait for Dynamite in the next 2.5 hours. But anyway, thanks for watching, and until next time, fuck Vince McMahon, and I'm out. Peace.